Wise words and a bright future. Hyeon's growth in the medical device field. Hyeon was nervous as he stepped into the sleek offices of the medical equipment company. He had always been fascinated by the intricacies of the medical device industry, but as a recent graduate with limited practical experience, he wasn't sure how to approach his new role. As he settled into his desk, Hyeon received a visit from his wise old nephew Jin, a senior engineer with years of experience in the industry. Hyeon was eager to learn from Jin's knowledge and experience and was grateful when Jin offered to share his insights on how to succeed in the medical device industry. Jin shared 5 key pieces of advice with Hyeon, each of which would shape Hyeon's career and help him navigate the complex world of medical device development. Hyeon listened intently as Jin spoke, eager to absorb every word and put it into practice. With Jin's guidance and encouragement, Hyeon set out on a journey to become a successful engineer in the medical device industry. He encountered many challenges along the way, but with each obstacle he overcame, Hyeon grew stronger and more confident in his abilities. This is just the beginning of Hyeon's story. Join us as we follow his journey and see how he applied Jin's advice to become a successful engineer in the medical device industry. First tip. Jin, Hyeon's old nephew, was a seasoned veteran in the medical device industry. He had seen it all and was well aware of the challenges that lay ahead for Hyeon. That's why he took the time to offer Hyeon some valuable advice before he started his new job. Hyeon, the medical device industry can be tough, but I have a few tips that can help you succeed, Jin said. Jin's first piece of advice was that starting was always the hardest part, but if you could begin, you had already achieved half of the success. Hyeon was feeling overwhelmed by the prospect of starting a new job in such a complex industry, but Jin's words gave him a glimmer of hope. Just take one step at a time, Hyeon, Jin continued. Starting is always the hardest, but once you've taken that first step, the rest will fall into place. Hyeon thought about Jin's words and decided to take them to heart. He was determined to make a great start at his new job and not let the challenges discourage him. He reminded himself that he had come this far and was ready to face whatever lay ahead. On his first day at the medical device company, Hyeon was nervous, but he was also determined. He walked into the office with his head held high, ready to take on the day. As he settled into his new surroundings and met his colleagues, he realized that starting was indeed the hardest part, but it was also the most rewarding. Hyeon learned that with hard work, perseverance, and a positive attitude, he could overcome any obstacle that came his way. He was grateful for Jin's advice and was determined to make the most of his new opportunity. Second tip. Jin's second piece of advice for Hyeon was that consistent practice would help him improve his skills, but preparation was key. All areas of life, from writing to cooking, could be improved with practice, but the preconditions must be done properly. Hyeon was a quick learner and was eager to apply this advice to his new job. Hyeon made a plan to dedicate some time each day to improving his skills in the medical device industry. He started by reading industry publications, attending training sessions, and speaking to his colleagues about their experiences. He quickly realized that the more he practiced, the more confident he became in his abilities. One day, Hyeon was faced with a challenging task at work. He was tasked with fixing a complicated medical device that had malfunctioned. Hyeon was nervous, but he remembered Jin's advice and decided to give it his best shot. He worked on the device for hours, applying all the knowledge he had gained from his training and experience. To his surprise, he was able to fix the device, and it was working perfectly. Hyeon's colleagues were impressed by his skills and were amazed at how quickly he had adapted to the industry. Hyeon was proud of his accomplishments and was grateful for Jin's advice. He continued to dedicate time to improving his skills and was soon regarded as one of the most knowledgeable engineers in the company. Jin's second tip had a profound impact on Hyeon's career. He learned that with consistent practice and the right preparation, he could achieve anything he set his mind to. He was grateful for Jin's guidance and was determined to continue on his path of growth and success in the medical device industry. Third tip. Hyeon's success in the medical device industry continued, but he soon encountered a new challenge. A project he was working on wasn't going as planned, and no matter what he did, the initial plan just wouldn't work. Hyeon was starting to feel discouraged, but then he remembered Jin's third piece of advice: if the plan doesn't work, change your strategy. Hyeon decided to take a step back and reevaluate the situation. He realized that there were some factors he had not considered in his initial plan, and that a new approach was needed. He worked with his team to come up with a new strategy that took into account these new factors, and together they were able to successfully complete the project. Jin's third tip helped Hyeon develop his resilience and problem-solving skills. He learned that even the best-laid plans can sometimes go awry, and that the ability to adapt and change strategies is just as important as having a good plan in the first place. Hyeon was grateful for Jin's wisdom and continued to apply this lesson to his work and life. With each new challenge, Hyeon grew stronger and more confident in his abilities. He knew that with the support of his colleagues and the guidance of his wise nephew Jin, he could accomplish anything he set his mind to. Fourth tip. Hyeon's success in the medical device industry continued to grow, and he soon became known as one of the top engineers in the company. But as his reputation grew, he started to feel the pressure of working on challenging projects alone. That was until he remembered Jin's fourth piece of advice: together, you can go far even if you are slow. Be with people who can create synergy with their thoughts. Hyeon realized that he didn't have to face every challenge alone. He started to seek out colleagues who could support him and offer new perspectives on problems. He formed strong working relationships with his team, and together, they were able to tackle even the most difficult projects with ease. Jin's fourth tip helped Hyeon understand the power of collaboration and teamwork. He learned that working together with like-minded individuals can lead to greater success and fulfillment than working alone. Hyeon was grateful for Jin's insight and made sure to surround himself with supportive and encouraging colleagues who shared his passion for the medical device industry. With each new project, Hyeon continued to grow and improve, both as an engineer and as a leader. He was proud of his accomplishments and was grateful for the guidance and support of his nephew Jin. Hyeon knew that with the right team by his side, he could overcome any challenge and continue to succeed in the medical device industry. Fifth tip. Despite his many successes, Hyeon never forgot the importance of continued learning and growth. He remembered Jin's final piece of advice: study. You'll regret it if you don't. Social life is a challenge to unanswered work. Accept the situation and move on. Hyeon made a commitment to himself to never stop learning and improving. He enrolled in advanced courses and attended conferences to stay current on the latest developments in the medical device industry. He also made a point to read industry publications and network with other professionals in the field. Jin's final tip reminded Hyeon that success in any field requires ongoing effort and dedication. He learned that even the most knowledgeable and skilled individuals must continually strive to improve and grow. Hyeon was grateful for Jin's encouragement and made a lifelong commitment to learning and personal development. Years went by, and Hyeon continued to make significant contributions to the medical device industry. He was recognized as a thought leader and was frequently called upon to speak at conferences and events. But through it all, Hyeon never forgot the lessons he learned from his wise nephew, Jin. He remained humble, dedicated, and always eager to learn and grow. Hyeon's story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and the importance of seeking out and learning from those who have gone before us. He will always be grateful to his nephew Jin for the valuable advice and guidance that helped shape his successful career in the medical device industry. Conclusion. Years have passed since Hyeon first joined the medical equipment company, and he has come a long way. Under the guidance of his wise old nephew Jin, Hyeon has become a skilled and respected engineer in the medical device industry. He has successfully navigated the complex world of medical device development, improving his skills along the way and adapting his strategies when necessary. Hyeon has formed strong relationships with his colleagues, working together to create products that make a difference in people's lives. As Hyeon looks back on his journey, he is filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment. He is grateful for Jin's guidance and support, and is thankful for the opportunities he has had to grow and succeed in the medical device industry. And so, Hyeon continues to work with passion and dedication, making a positive impact in the world through his contributions to the medical device industry. This is the story of Hyeon's journey, and a testament to the power of hard work, perseverance, and the wise guidance of those who came before us.